It's Daniel 4:17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over it the bases of men. Call halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakor Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations to the hopeful elect, pushing this word and sincerity and truth on the four corners of the earth. And I'm back with another quick lesson, all right, about, the Most High ruling in the kingdom of men. All right, the Most High set up, all right, the so-called white man who was Esau in the scriptures. All right, he set him up to rule for a period of time, all right, an age, age of rulership, man. All right, to punish the Israelites. All right, you Negro, Latino, Native, Seminole, Indian. All right, this whole setup of America, which is ruled by Esau, is a punishment for you Israelites. You know what I mean? Because we went astray, from the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and this isn't the first, kingdom, that's been established for the punishment of the Israelites. It's just the current one that we living in, man. All right, because we've, been in this predicament under, various nations, man, all the other nations, really. All right. But currently it's Esau. All right. So in this captivity, we still got to move, with wisdom. All right. Just because the Most High bless you with the spirit, now you an Israelite, that don't mean, you can just start wilding out here. You know what I mean? You still got to be wise, you going to your jobs and fuck you Edomites and all that shit. You just being rowdy with it. Right? We still got to move with wisdom because, like I said before, this is still Esau's rulership. This is his establishment set up through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to punish you Israelites. And that's why you see a lot of Israelites getting, fucked up, because they want to buck up against this system. But it's not time for that. It's not time to be carnal. You know what I mean? I mean, it's never time to be carnal, but this war hasn't turned into a physical war yet is what I'm trying to say. It's still on a spiritual level. All right, we bringing this place down spiritually just by speaking the words out of the scriptures, man. Speaking the words, all right, the truth of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so when it says, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set up over it the basis of men, because Esau is the lowest scum on the earth. All right, the so-called white man, he the lowest, man. All right, the Most High still him. It's like the Most High still put him in power to show his power. All right, and to show us this is what happens when you don't, follow the law, statutes, and commandments, follow the rules. All right, Most High puts us in captivity. And we gotta live under these, bullshit rules of Esau, man. This system is just a trap for the Israelite man, really, man. All right, on every avenue. All right. You think about like child support, man. The scripture said if a woman, leaves, she don't leave with nothing, man. All right, but in this place, if your woman decides she don't even have to leave, she can put you on child support anytime she wants to. That's wicked. But if you in that predicament, you just got to deal with it. You can't, go crazy in the child support office, throw a chair, slap your woman upside the head, man. You got to just suffer this bullshit, man. You got to suffer getting up and going to work in this establishment, man. Going up and busting your ass and making crumbs, man. You got to suffer all this bullshit, all right? Because it was our, what am I trying to say? Or transgressions that got us in this position of being in this wicked ass kingdom, man, where everything is ass backwards, man. All right, surely your turning things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. Esau got everything upside down, and when you know the truth, that's why it becomes so vexing in this society. That's why oppression making for wise man mad. You really realize to the full extent how oppressed you are in this place. All right, but this being Esau's establishment that was ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, we just gotta suffer. Ain't no go pick up a bat and a couple guns and we gonna revolt. It ain't gonna work like that, because we tried that already. All right. So the only thing that's gonna work is being patient, through the spirit, man, and dealing with this bullshit that Esau, puts down on us, for the current moment. All right. But I'm gonna have to have the Romans. It's Romans 13. It's Romans 13:1. Let every soul be subject unto the higher powers, for there is no power but of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The powers that be are ordained of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. All right, and you even hear Jake say that a lot. All right, we gotta oh man, I forget the song. Fight the power that be. I can't remember who actually made that song, man. I know it's like a famous group, but they had a song, Public Enemy, Fight the Power That Be. That's going on. You can't fight Esau in this system, man. The Most High made it impossible, man. That's why it says, for there is no power but of Yahweh, man. That's just fighting against the establishment that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai really set up. That's why Jake always come up short in their little movements and shit. Especially if you try to get carnal with Esau. He's the ultimate. He is the carnal man. Can't get carnal with him, man. And Jake don't know how to be spiritual, man. All right? Realizing that the powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. So the Most High has Esau in the power seat. Just like it says, the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He has Esau in the power seat for the moment. All right? And the only person that's going to bring Esau down is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. The Israelites are not going to do it themselves in this captivity. All right, it's prophesied that the Lord is going to come back and save, the nation of Israel, starting with the elect. All right, but ultimately the whole nation of Israel is going to be saved, man. All right, so that's what we should be waiting for. That goes into the patience, just waiting on the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why the scriptures say, woe unto him that is lost patience, man. We just got to wait on Yahushua's return, man. We can't fight this man or knock him out of the power seat because it's ordained of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Because if it was possible to knock Esau out of the power seat, we would have did it already. Jake would have found a way to knock this motherfucker out the power seat if we could, but we can't because it's ordained by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. So that's why we just got to wait on the Lord, man. All right, it says, whosoever therefore resisteth the power, resistive the ordinances, it's like the ordinance of Yahweh, and they that resist shall receive to themselves damnation. They should be condemned, man. All right, and we've seen it over and over, man. Everybody that try to resist Esau in a radical way, you a rebel or whatever have you, you always come up short, man. Esau always find a way to win, man, because the Most High put him in power so he could take him out. You know what I mean? Yahushua is going to take Esau out, man. It's not going to be Jake. Now when the ball get rolling, all right, when it turns physical, Jake going to be, whooping some ass, Most High told us, we are his battle axe and his weapons of war. Jake going to be, getting at Esau, but anything that Jake tries to do before that time, you're going to fail. Jake trying to come up with ideas to change the system so it can favor them. It's not going to work because the Most High don't want the system to favor you. This system was set up to do the exact opposite, to oppress you. So Jake talking about, political parties. We need to all come together and get a political party. That shit don't matter. If all you damn niggas had a political party, they would still put whoever they wanted to put in office. Because Esau's running shit. So politics is not the way. Wealth, that's not the way. Because you got mad niggas with money. When you see all these superstar rap niggas, NBA players, that's all their money together is a lot of money, man. Why you think they don't never try to come together and do anything? Because they know what it is up there. They know they will get destroyed, man. Just like Black Wall Street got destroyed. when they try to get economic power, they got destroyed. Why? Because you're resisting the power. All right, it's like you're resisting the ordinance of Yahweh, which is for Esau to oppress you and you not to prosper in this place. All right. It says, for rulers are not a terror to good works, but to the evil. All right. Wilt thou then not be afraid of the power? Do that which is good, and thou shalt have praise of the same. It says, for he is the minister of Yahweh to thee for good. But if thou do that which is evil, be afraid. All right. Meaning that if you try to go against the ordinances of the Most High, all right, just to stay on the subject, all right, trying to resist the will of this place, you should be afraid. I mean, of course, Jake ain't gonna be afraid 'cause they don't know and they don't want to know, but we know. All right, you just got to deal with this BS, this setup, man. Got to suffer. That's patience and suffering go hand in hand. So we just got to suffer this place. Continue to be patient. All right, everybody know Esau's system is some bullshit. Edomites know that. You know what I mean? You talk to Edomites, they know that shit. But, for the Israelites, especially those who are in the know, just be patient, man, with this bullshit. All right. It says, for he beareth not the sword in vain, for he is a minister of Yahweh, a revenger to execute wrath upon them that do evil, man. So Esau is just basically a tool of the Most High's, man. All right, to beat on Jake, the rebellious Israelites, man. That's why he can kill you. Well, I know you know this, but when Esau murders Jake, nobody laments or anything except the Israelites. Like, imagine on another nation on the world, let's say Ammon. Let's say the so-called Japanese was over here and they was getting murdered like Jake was. The world would say something about that. Why are you over there doing that? You do have it has been instances where somebody's mentioned it, but it's just been shot down because nobody cares about the Israelites. Who will bemoan thee? Nobody gives a fuck. All right, why? Because the Most High made it that way. He bare not the sword in vain. So when you see the police gunning niggas down, okay, the Most High ordained that. He killeth and he maketh alive. All right, all the injustices, the atrocities that Esau has gotten away with up to this point, because he will be punished for it ultimately, but up to this point, the Most High let him get away with that just to punish you Israelites. All right, but this Psalm 17:3, thou hast Slakia. Slakia is 13. Psalm 17:13, arise, O Lord, disappoint him. Cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right, the wicked, which is thy sword, meaning thy weapon. All right, the Lord uses the other nations as, he uses the other nations as a weapon against the Israelites when they're in captivity, or when we are in captivity. All right, so that's why you see Jake getting punished by Esau violently. I mean, look at the images of slavery and when, so-called white man came over here on a boat to the western side of the world, all right? The gruesome shit that they was doing to us was the anger of the Most High against us. Esau, the so-called white man, was just used as a tool, man, to execute that judgment upon us, man. All right? And you see it says, disappoint them, cast them down, deliver my soul from the wicked. All right, knowing that the only way that we're going to be delivered, okay, is the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua upon us. All right, we're not going to fight our way out of this place. Because once again, if we could fight carnally out of this place, we would have did it already. America would be, quote unquote, black owned, as they say, or, Israelite owned. We would be running this place. But the Most High obviously, doesn't, prophecy. The prophecy is not for us to do that. It's for the elect to be saved up out of here. Esau to be knocked out of power, 2/3 to perish with him, and then the kingdom is going to be established. All right, so for the brothers out there, just deal with this bullshit, stay patient, continue to suffer, all right, and stay faithful, all right. So I hope that video was edifying. That I'm going to say shalom.